Hi and welcome to Palma City. Well, behind me is one of the most instantly recognisable and famous landmarks. But there's a lot more to the Majorcan capital than just the cathedral. Palma can come as quite a surprise to some people, as it's stylish and sophisticated, intimate but yet bursting with life. And those who visit and live here get to enjoy some of the island's best restaurants, shops and nightlife, as well as their thriving art scene and lively cafe culture. Despite its long history and its many old buildings, much of the city was built in the last 100 years. The main shopping street, for example, the Avenida Jaime de Thera, was built just 30 years ago and in many ways represents the rest of the city. Modern and cosmopolitan, but with a sense of history. The city has many great attractions for visitors and many people are drawn to the old town, the focus of which is the huge Gothic cathedral. The cathedral is built on the site of an old mosque and used to mark the edge of the sea until the land was reclaimed to create a ring road that now runs around the edge of the city. It took 400 years to finish the cathedral and now it's one of the major tourist attractions of the city. Visitors are welcome to wander around inside the cathedral after paying an admission fee, but to be honest, it's most impressive from the outside. Behind the cathedral is the old town of Palma. Its narrow streets and walled gardens hark back to the Arab ancestry. At the top of the steps by the cathedral, you can take a horse-drawn carriage around the city, but there's no official pricing for these, so I'd agree to a fee before you set off. One of the most interesting and pretty plazas is the Plaza Español in the north of the city. This tree-lined square is also the central transport hub, as buses and trains have their stations here. And there's a number of cafes if you fancy some people watching. If you're looking for some art here in Palma, we'd recommend the Esplanade Contemporary Art Museum just across the park in Santa Catalina. During the summer months it's open from 10 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, and in July and August on a Friday it's open till midnight. The admission fee is €6, but if you go along on a Friday, it's by donation only. And if you want to purchase some art, come out of the museum and turn right, and head along to those back streets. There's a few studios down there with some stunning pieces for sale. The port in Palma is home to some of the largest luxury super yachts in the Mediterranean, and during the summer months is a hub for the rich and famous. Although most mere mortals won't be allowed down to see the boats, you may end up rubbing shoulders with them in any of the local bars and cafes along the Passing de Maritime. At the end of the passing towards the centre of town, there's a number of great restaurants where you can enjoy the evening air and some excellent seafood. Further back from the road you'll find the La Lonca area, which really comes alive at night. The narrow streets fill with people after dark, and the bars and restaurants here are particularly good. Try the Fawn restaurant for the tapas and the Puro Hotel for a drink. From its Gothic architecture of the cathedral through to the chic bars in La Lonca, Palma has something to offer everybody. Its brilliant weather and beaches close by make it the perfect short break destination, or perhaps even a longer holiday. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you here next week on cmajorca.com.